Good afternoon, everyone. It is Mr. Sunshine coming to you live right here, right now, as we're easing on in. That's right. We're going to ease on in to that afternoon hours right here in sunny South Florida. Well, let me tell you something. As a matter of fact, that is a little dark. There we go. Now we're easing on in. Oh. Coming up on a 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. We got a couple of things we got to take care of here, and then we're going to get ready for this evening's events. That's right. There's always something going on. Fantastic afternoon today. High of about 92 degrees. Kathy Gray, Schrader. Hey, Schrader. Hey, you know, Schrader, you running Vault Investments, the CEO, Mr. Sunshine, running Locksmith Eddy, Realtor Eddy, and everything else involved. We don't have time for drama queens. I don't have time to sit here and coddle women crying the blues over some little insignificant stuff. You understand? You and I, we got a hell of a lot more going on each and every day than worrying about what their personal preferences may be. That's right. Well, let me tell you something, Daddy. While you and I, Schrader, while you've been up there at Vault Investments, it's probably 4:30 right now. You're probably getting ready to access the code, spin off the dial, and close up Vault Investments for the day. Whether it's 4:30 or 5 o'clock, okay? You understand what I'm talking about? We don't have time to hear a lot of this. I definitely don't have time to hear a lot of crying. I don't want to hear it. Call your mother. Go cry and tell her about it. All right? I call it as I see it. All right? If you're thinking you're going to get sugarcoating by Mr. Sunshine, if you think I'm going to coddle you when you're sitting there as plain as day, all right? You know what, Schrader? It's as plain as day. And I'm not going to sit here and try to explain myself. I call it the way I see it, all right? And let me tell you something, Daddy. When I call it as I see it, all right, you can just take it down to Vault Investments. It's a done deal, all right? Sit here crying to you like you're her lost, long buddy. You're the long-lost friend. You're the one, you're her psychiatrist. All right, unless you're getting $2.50 an hour to listen to her cry, you don't want to hear it. All right, the phone's got I swear to God, you know, Schrader, I swear to God, I hear it all. I don't, if people do a tenth of what me and you have to contend with each and every day, Yeah. All right, you know, come on, please. You're a grown-up woman right now, all right? You're not 12, for crying out loud. Jesus Christ. Crying like a fucking baby. Anyway, Kathy Gray. Oh, Miss Rivers. Oh, so you're up there in the mountains. You're sitting there, up there with Bob Denver. With the Rocky Mountain High. That's right, yeah. And no, that's in Colorado. You're not in Colorado. And the Colorado Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it burning fire in the sky. Yeah, a little bit of John Denver going on. Well, let me tell you something. Maybe you're talking Willie Nelson, Maybe you're talking about up there in the hills of Kentucky or up there in Tennessee moonshine, Maybe we get up there and maybe you're up in the mountains looking at some of that Tennessee moonshine, You got all of that going on up there. Well, let me tell you something. You're going to be sitting up there tasting 150 proof. We're going to be sitting here sipping a little champagne to wash it down, okay? So, you know, up there in the hills of Tennessee, yeah. Now, if you're going to go to Kentucky, you better go see Colonel Sanders, all right? But you know what? You know what I like about you girls? You ladies don't cry. You don't cry for fucking 2 days straight. You know, I'm going to tell you, you send you to a psychiatrist. That's what you need, crying like a baby. You know, Shredder, I have diagnosed more mental deficient people here, whether it's Democrats, whether it's them liberals. All right, I specialize in libs, okay? I specialize in libs, all right, that are going to do a lot of this, all right? Kamala Harris, the biggest lib in the Democratic Party. Sanders got to take a back seat to her, all right? But you know what? It is what it is. We do the best we can. It was a beautiful day today, Mr. Sunshine. I got that brown sugar going on right now. Maggie Canberra. Oh, well, Maggie, I'm going to be over in Taboo in about a couple of hours if you want to ease on up to Taboo, because then I'm going to go up to the Bend, all right? I'm going up to the Bend. I'm going to go get showered. I'm going to prepare myself. Maggie, you put on one of your long dresses with that low blonde hair. Well, let me tell you something, Maggie. You bring that body of a Greek goddess. You bring that face of an angel. Bring that long blonde hair. You put on them stiletto shoes. I want you up to here. You know what, Maggie? I want you up to here. All right? And let me tell you something, honey. There ain't going to be no Russians in there. There ain't going to be no Russians doing this. That, I promise you. Okay? We ain't going to hear. Let's rock it. We ain't going to hear none of that. All right? Nada. So if you want to get yourself together and find yourself sitting up at the Bend Autograph Penthouse pool party tonight, it's Thursday night. I'm going to go get all ready. All right? I'm going to put on that shirt, jacket, tie. I'm going to put on that Gianni Versace. I don't know what I'm going to wear. I'll know it when I get out of the shower and I walk into that bedroom, walk into that closet. I'm going to say, you know what? That catches my eye tonight. Well, let me tell you, it's going to catch your eye too. All right? I come easing on in there to that Bend elevator and them doors open up. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, pull right out front here. See, I got to watch everybody. Let me tell you something. You get Maggie Canberra going to an event, and everybody goes, ooh, what do we got going on over there? Hey, Sunshine, who's that? Well, don't you worry about who that is, all right? Because if you don't know her by now, you ain't going to never know her later, all right? That's the illustrious Maggie Canberra, standing here looking as only she can look, styling and profiling. Well, you know what, Mag? As we're sitting there, sipping champagne up there at the Bend Autograph Penthouse. As a matter of fact, come November, I got Leo the Lion. That's right, Leo, he's coming back to sunny South Florida. I've got Tony Malia. Tony, originally from Detroit, Michigan, out in Chandler, Arizona. He watched my videos over the last 2 weeks. He called me today and said, Sunshine, I'm going to be there in the middle of November. I've already got the room rented. I've already got the car rented. We're already got reservations for dinner He already took care of everything. So you know what? It's not a done deal. You can still get in on the action. My illustrious friend, Tony Malia, the Italian stallion coming out of Detroit, Michigan, is going to be here with Mr. Sunshine. All right? I got Fred Sordillo. That's right. Big Ready Freddy. Ready Freddy, style of, look at this. Style of the profile, look at this, only he can look. We got Leo the Lion. We're going to have it all. And then, you know what? In the middle of all of it, you're going to have yours truly. All right? I'm going to be the guy. Maggie, I'm going to tell you what. Can't do the Marcy. You can't do the Marcy. Well, I'm going to be in Taboo, sitting there having a little pizza there. All right? So if you don't want to go to the bar at the Taboo, you can go to the Bend Penthouse Pool Party. You can sit there, look at as only you can look, and we can sit there and you can drink Coca-Cola. You can sit there and drink Sprite. You can sit there and have all the non-alcoholic margaritas from one end of that bar to the next, okay? So you know what? That's how it's going to go down. Now, this season, Trump's Mar-a-Lago, already a done deal. The Ritz-Carlton, Manalapan, already a done deal. The Kravitz, season tickets, already a done deal. The International Art and Jewelry Show, possibilities if they're going to have it open, okay? But the bottom line, mansion parties, penthouse to penthouse to penthouse, making, the whole world smile. Well, let me tell you something. You come on into a penthouse party, whether we're sitting over there on the Intercoastal, we got Helen coming back to town. She's going to be here in December. So that's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom penthouse party over there. We got the penthouse going on over there at the Ambassador. We got one over there. We could go party all night long. So you know what? Tony and Delino. Hey, Tony. You know, Tony, I got Tony Malia coming out of Chandler, Arizona. My kindergarten buddy over there in Sterling Heights, Michigan, is coming down here. He said, Sunshine, I watch your videos. I see what's going on in sunny South Florida. We're going to go from penthouse to penthouse, pool party to pool party, champagne flowing. Well, Tony, I got some of this for you too, Tony. All right? If you think you're ready, if you got to call your mommy, ask her you're going to go down with Mr. Sunshine for the weekend. You know what, Tony? I want a letter from your family. I want a letter from your doctor clearing you, all right? Because I don't want you coming down here at 4 in the morning when all the hollering, screaming, partying going on, women going, woo, all night long. I want to hear you say, I don't want to hear it. You call your mother, you tell her Mr. Sunshine wants a letter clearing you, and then you call your doctor. I want your, you know what, Tony? I'm going to give you a little course in inhalation therapy. You're going to get a course in inhalation therapy. Let me tell you something, Denny. I know, Tony, I watch your Facebook, all right? I see everybody's Facebook. You're sitting here like this, you're like this, you're like that. You're the whole package, all right? The total package, Tony Adelina. Well, Tony, you may be the cat's meow in your hometown. You may be what every woman wants to have, and what every man wants to be. Well, let me tell you, Tony, you're not going to be in your hometown. You're going to be here. You're going to be here with me, all right? And let me tell you, come around 4 in the morning, and you're sitting there going, oh my God, Sunshine. Oh my God, no more Sunshine. I can't take it anymore. There's so much fat. Well, you know what, Tony? We're going to say, you know what, Tony? You needed that inhalation therapy class. You needed to breathe that saltwater air a little bit longer. Now, Tony, get yourself down to the gym. Call your local Navy SEAL recruiter at the military office. Tell them you need a crash course. You're going to go down and see Mr. Sunshine. Tony Molina's already been there. He already called the military. He's already taken lessons all right, into how to survive. Well, let me tell you something, Tony. Come 5 in the morning over there at the club, and the music's blasting, and then women are tearing you apart. When they're tearing you apart, Tony. Oh my God. You know what, Tony? You may be able to shoot 1, 2, maybe if you're lucky, 4 times. Well, let me tell you something, Daddy. When you're talking about 4 times, you're just getting started with Mr. Sunshine. Because let me tell you, these women down here, just like the women that I know, they ain't taking no 30-second ride. All right, the 30-second ride is over as far as we're concerned down here, Tony. You better be able to perform. I don't care if you need your Viagra. I don't care if you need Cialis. I don't care whatever's going to get you up all night long, Tony. Because let me tell you something, Daddy. I've seen it with a lot of guys that come down here who think they're going to run it all night long. And when they come up short, you might get one of those. Or that woman just might grab it, just rip it right off. Oh, you know what, Tony? You don't have to watch Sopranos on television. There ain't no reruns of Sopranos because you're going to be singing it. You're going to be going, I, oh my God, I can't think of it. Oh yeah, don't you worry. You're going to be like this. Yeah. Hey, you think Tony's having a little problem over there? Yeah, I think he's having a problem. I think she just ripped it off. All right, well, Tony, be careful. Be careful what you wish for. Tony Malia, he already said, hey, Sunshine, you know, you got to go easy on me, my friend. You know, I'm 56 years old, too, and I'm not used to all of that all night long, nonstop partying. All right, it's going to be a hell of a lot more than I. But see, at least he admits it. At least he admits it, all right? He ain't going to come down here wearing the brown sugar. He ain't going to come down here thinking he's going to run it all night long. You know? Oh, yeah. There we go. Let me tell you something, Tony. We're going to be, woo, flying high all night long. And you know what, Tony? The number 1 rule, there's one rule that I have. And that rule is we never leave a woman without a smile on her face and the look of satisfaction in her eye. Woo!